We're here at ASAE's Annual Meeting and Exhibition with John Graham, President and CEO of ASAE. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
And lots of things going on. One of the big things that jumped out at me was XDP and your innovative pricing strategy on that. Why don't you tell people about that?
So what we're going to do at XDP this year is really model, pilot a new pricing strategy, if you want. And the pricing strategy is this. You register now, you pay nothing now, you attend the event, and after you attend the event, you pay what you think it was worth.
Wow.
If you had a great experience, you may pay up to $1,000. If you didn't like it at all, had a bad experience, you pay nothing.
So that's a pretty risky endeavor, huh?
It is. Well, XDP is all about experimentation, it's all about trying new things, and it's all about taking some risks. And when ASAE does that, then our members don't have to, so that's why we do it. XDP was designed to be a program that allows us to change it up every year and do different things every year to try to get the best experiences and capture the best experiences for people attending.
Right, and then another key thing to talk about is the D&I initiative, the Diversity and Inclusion Initiative. What are you guys up to in that realm? Well,
D&I for us remains a key focus. We just completed a 3-year strategy on D&I, and we've been doing this now for 30 years, so it's not new to us. But we have a new strategy, and it's really focused in several areas. One is we want to measure top-level commitment to D&I by other associations. We're going to try to figure out how to do that, and it's not going to be an exact science, but we're going to try to figure that out. The second thing we want to do is focus on empowering women and making sure that women are in a work situation with associations where there's equity for everybody. The third thing we're doing is looking at these artificial intelligence and the algorithms that are established to make sure that they aren't biased against any particular gender, race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, etc. And the fourth thing we want to do is really begin to quantitate how diversity and inclusion is really changing the landscape for associations.
Well, great. And then also, you had some really strong words about bathroom bills earlier today and serving the LGBTQ community.
Right. Our issue there is very simply in a lot of state legislatures over the last several years, and we'll see what happens in January this year, is that these so-called religious freedom bills get introduced, which really allow for discrimination against the LGBTQ community. And we've been front and center on being against that. We believe that all of our meetings, all of our activities, everything we do should be welcoming to all. Everyone should be comfortable, everyone should be welcome, and we continue that stand, and our board has been very supportive of ASAE taking that stand.
You've really taken a strong stand in the last few years.
Yes, we have.
And then also, finally, you're working with some state governments on accreditation issues, and then I think you mentioned some tax issues also.
Right. So the tax issues is at the federal level.
Right. Okay.
So that's around the excise tax being charged on transportation, parking, and health club benefits. So we're focusing at the federal level, both with Treasury as well as legislatively, House Ways and Means and Senate Finance, to try to get that bill, that portion of the tax bill repealed, or if not repealed, at least have it implemented later when we can get some further clarification about how to calculate that tax. As you might imagine, a lot of churches in particular are being impacted by this who have never paid taxes before. So now they're concerned because they've never paid taxes before. Now they're being asked to pay taxes, and so it's a big issue. Excuse me. On the other side of the certification piece, that's at the state legislature level, and what we're having in the interest of trying to reduce regulations, states are introducing bills that roll back regulations that have the unintended impact of limiting certifications, both voluntary as well as licensure. So we're working to make sure that that doesn't happen.
Well, great. Thanks for joining us. It seems to be a successful show so far. You might get north of 6,000 attendees.
Yes, so. Yeah, we're delighted to be here in Chicago. We have great attendance, great weather, and great to see you here, Tyler.
Great to see you too. Thank you.
Thank you.